Hello and welcome to my tarot corner. So after yesterday's reading, I feel that this corner needs a lot of cleaning from the juju that came out of Dr. shoulders, and especially because what I'm going to do is a positive reading, and this is all around the Princess of Wales, Catherine. So I'm going to use one of the new cat decks that I received lately, the FELINE Rider Tarot, which is a beautiful cat tarot, and the journey to the goddess of the realm. Journey to the goddess realm oracle, and that is all to see how will her new Christmas carol, how her new Christmas carol event will go, and whether or not it will become an annual event. So this is what we're going to look into. And before I start, please take a few moments to read my full disclaimer in the description box. This is a tarot reading. It is vibrational. It is open to interpretation. It exists as assumptions and speculation, and as such may or may not be true. So please do your own research and decide for yourselves. Okay, so let's just shuffle a little bit more and then clear the deck. Now I'm going to use a very simple reading, which is the 9-card reading that I usually use. In order to see all of the energies around this event and and give her some advice, which is something that I think that I want to give her advice. So let's start with asking. So, Princess Catherine's Christmas Carol event. How will it go? Will it be a success? And will it become an annual event? How will Princess Catherine's Christmas Carol event will go, especially in regard with the TV coverage of it, and what kind of advice can we give her? So how will it go, and will it become an annual event? Now, regarding the TV coverage, last year it was ITV. Now it's supposed to be ITV this year again, but I understand that there are problems because of other things that ITV are doing that are not completely helping or supporting the monarchy, and might be contradictory to what the princess wants to convey, and maybe she will decide not to use ITV again. So let's start with the first card, which is a card that shows us the situation and the question. So the situation is, wait a minute, and we're getting here the 4 of Wands. So this is a celebration, okay? And this is like a wedding. And and this is a great card, because for the Princess of Wales, this is going out on this journey to get victory, but enjoying the road. That she enjoys what she's doing. She's not thinking about the results of what will happen. She's really enjoying what she's doing. She's enjoying the planning. She's enjoying the thinking about the new things that she might do there. She's enjoying every moment of doing that, and that is causing the event to become even a better and a more beautiful event, just like last year. So first of all, this is the description of what we're seeing. We're seeing that the Princess of Wales is really enjoying the road. She enjoys the victory that is going to come, because this card shows us that the victory is about to arrive. Okay, so that is the first card, and then second card is the card that explains this, the first card, or clarifies it, or gives us more information. And what we're getting here is a pentacle. And what pentacle card is this? Wait a minute. So it's the Nine of Pentacles. So what could be better than that? The Nine of Pentacles, that is about getting profit after working hard. So the Princess of Wales is not expecting to get things without working hard. She works hard, and she gets the rewards that she deserves after working hard. So this is, both of these cards are showing us that, first of all, she is not there for doing things just for the fame, or for having some kind of, I don't know, you know, whatever Meghan is doing, or just to be there. She's doing things, you know, because she enjoys them. And she gets the rewards because she works hard, not because it just comes. It's not a reward that comes without working hard. She is working hard. She deserves the rewards. So altogether, we see a very successful event that is going to happen because she is going to work hard for it. She's enjoying that. And when you enjoy what you're doing, of course, things are going to be more successful. So there is a victory coming, and the profit, or the profit that she will get, is not a monetary profit. It's a profit by the way people see her, her image, all of the things that we know that are important for her. And all of those things will just be seen as, she will be seen as someone who worked hard for that, and she got what she gets what she deserves because she worked hard for this. So these are the two first cards. And the next card is the card of what happened in the past. And in the past, we can see, wait a minute, this is card number 8. So that's the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is a card of bondages and of shackles. Now, what it means is that in the past, and that doesn't mean the past, the near past, it means the past as a whole. And it means that and this is an emotional shackle, this is an emotional bondage. In the past, it was very hard for Catherine to do things like that. She was shy. She was emotionally unable to open herself, to show herself to the public. It wasn't something that came naturally for her. This is something that took time for her to learn, and because of that, she was scrutinized in the beginning. People said that she wasn't doing anything, that she was lazy, all sorts of things, but it wasn't that. It was an emotional blockage. She was shy, she was unable to do things to the media. It was really hard for her to open up and to start doing things so openly, and to perform in front of people and to talk in front of people. It wasn't something that she was born with, and in complete contrast to her sister-in-law, she is not a performer. She's not someone who performs in front of an audience. She's not an actress. It's not something that she learned from when she was a teenager. She never went to all sorts of courses of how to be an actress. She was never an actress. So these things take time, and we see that in the past it was really very, very hard for her. So this only makes me feel even more at awe in the seeing how she developed, and appreciate what happened to her and how she opened up and how she managed to take herself out of this blockage and out of this shackles and out of this emotional blockage, and to be a person that is succeeding in a way, in such a way. So that's the past. That's the far past. Okay, so what is the hidden influence here? And the hidden influence is maybe the reason of why she wants to do that, or why she, or what is her real or hidden things that she doesn't even think about them herself, but the hidden things that are making her want to do this Christmas carol. And what I'm getting here is the two of, wait a minute, that's the two of wands. Okay, so I should have seen that from the beginning, but this looked more like football to me, so it didn't look like Earth, but this is the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is a beginning of a way, and deep inside, she feels that she's still under some kind of a test, that she's being tested by the people, that especially as the Princess of Wales now, that people are looking at her and are waiting to see what kind of things she will do, what kind of Princess of Wales she will be. So she feels that right now she is in that beginning of this real way of being able to make her potential reality. So she feels that she has a lot to learn, that she still has a lot to know about how to become a good Princess of Wales. This card only shows how insecure she feels inside, and it goes with the Eight of Swords here, because these cards are cards of insecurity, both of them. This card shows that she still feels insecure despite all of her successes, despite the fact that she has made a lot of things already, despite the fact that she already had one very successful Christmas carol. She still feels a little bit insecure. She feels that she is still not yet ready to completely go out to the world and be on her own. And this card is just her hidden influence. It might even be something that she is not aware of herself, but deep down inside her, that shy Catherine is still there. The shy Kate, as she used to be before she married William. So that is the shy Catherine that is still there, that she still feels that she's in the beginning of a road. And now that she received a new title, she feels that she needs to prove a lot of things. Now, this card is also a card that has an affinity to going abroad. And we do know that she is going abroad now, but I don't think that it has any connection, because we're not talking about the Earthshot Prize, we're talking about the Christmas carols, so I'm just putting that aside. Okay, so that is the hidden influence, and the next card is going to give us a little bit more information about that. And what we're getting here is the Two of Swords. So that's another two. And that's another beginning of a road. And the Two of Swords is even more difficult to handle than the Two of Wands. The Two of Swords is a card of someone who is not seeing reality as it is, someone who is unable to cope with reality, and because of that is not able to make the right choices. And I think that this reflects Catherine's fears. Both of these cards reflect Catherine's fears. She is still very much afraid that things might not be successful. She is very much afraid that she will not prove herself. And she feels that she needs to see reality. She's on it all the time. She is afraid of not being able to see reality as it is. The Two of Swords is a card that is usually showing us a person that is unable to see reality, and because of that is making the wrong choices. But when it's in the hidden influence, what it tells us, it's that what she needs to do is to make a list of all of the things that she's afraid of, all of the things that she thinks that might go wrong, and then she can take it to the next level and avoid all of those things and be able to see reality as it is, and be able to take this card, which is the card of learning, the card of realizing your potential, and just make it a successful event. This is what these two cards are showing us. In the hidden influence, she is scared. She's afraid. She is really insecure. This is what these cards are telling us. She is not someone she's not the narcissist who thinks that everything will just happen by themselves. She's not someone who thinks that everything just have to happen because she's the Princess of Wales, so they have to happen. She knows that she has to work hard for success. She knows that what's important is to enjoy the road and not to think about the success. So she knows that success only comes if you are working hard. But inside, deep inside, she's still the shy Kate that is very much afraid, that is very much feeling insecure. And this is what these two cards are showing us. Okay, the next card is the present. So the present is how the preparations for this um, Christmas Carol event are going on. And what we're getting here is, Page of Pentacles, which is a great card for this, because the Page of Pentacles is the card of a person who knows how to organize things. He is orderly, he is, wait a minute, I have to put on the lights. He is pedantic, he knows how to work. So this card shows us that everything around the Christmas Carol this year is going by the clock. Everything is ticking. Everything is going just as planned. And the Page of Pentacles is a great card when we're talking about someone, about work, about organizing something. It has its problems, but when we're talking about organizing an event, it is the perfect card for that. So this shows that right now the organization of the Christmas Carol right now is going on great. Okay, so what kind of advice can we give her? So the first advice is in regard of the TV coverage. And what I'm getting here is strength. And strength is telling her to take control over things, to be the one with the control. She needs to decide by herself, and she needs to be the one who controls, who is the one who is going to cover this Christmas Carol. I'm sorry for, I'm still in pain, so it's very difficult for me to think in English. So she really needs to take control over things. She needs to be the one in control. She needs to make those decisions. She needs to make those decisions by her feeling what she feels is right. The Strength card is about taking control over your life, being in control, being the one who is controlling things. It's also about being self-confident. It's about having courage, about having faith. So she needs to have that courage that even if she thinks that ITV are not the ones that will make a good job in covering that Christmas Carol event, then she needs to tell them no. She needs to have that self-confidence. She needs to have that control. She needs to have that security, self-security, and to be very serene, not stressed. This is what this card is telling Catherine. That is the first advice. Now, regarding the second advice about this, and that is a total advice, and we're getting here the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a card of being active, of being the one who is taking control over things, the one who is, let's say, the one who is the initiator or the one who courts others. But this card has an affinity to an unexpected thing. So I'm going to take this affinity and say that Catherine needs to think about something unexpected. Just like last year she played the piano, this year she needs to think about something else unexpected that will come up in this Christmas Carol event. But this is the affinity of this card, and because affinity usually is going over the psychological or stronger than the psychological interpretation of this card. In this event, I think that we need to look at this affinity, the unexpected thing that Catherine needs to look for in order to make this event a success. So what does the future tell us? And the future is regarding the success of this thing and whether or not it will become an annual thing. So what I'm getting here is the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is the page that usually jumps from one bandwagon to another bandwagon. So this is not a great card for an annual thing, but it is a good card for successful event. And we already saw that this event is going to be successful. So because usually the Page of Wands is doing something very successful, but then goes to do something else. Now, if the Page of Wands decides or manages to get over his tendency to jump to the other bandwagon, then he can become the Ace of Wands, and then that can become an annual thing. So there is something that is stopping this event from becoming an annual thing, and it's not Catherine, it's something else, it's someone else, it's other people that are thinking that this could be something that might not be interesting year after year, or that maybe year after year it might be boring, or I don't know why. But some people there are trying to stop this from becoming an annual thing. So this is something that maybe Catherine or other people that want this to become an annual thing need to fight. But someone there doesn't want it to become an annual thing. Someone there thinks that this is great for a one-time or a two-time thing. And as you can see here, the fire of the mountain that is erupting, the lava that is coming out, this is the one-time success, the one-time beautiful thing, but that's great, but let's go to the next thing. So this is what this card is telling us. If we want this event to become an annual thing, someone has to fight that tendency of the Page of Wands to run to the next thing, to the next thing that is that looks exciting, because the Page of Wands always looks for something else, for something more exciting, more enticing. So altogether, it doesn't look right now that it's going to become an annual thing, but it does look like it's going to become a huge success. And the only thing that I can say is that Catherine needs to get over her own insecurities. That's the only thing that I can tell Catherine, and that's things that I think that she is aware of herself. She knows about them herself, but these are the only things that I can tell Catherine about this. Okay. So let's see what does the journey of the goddess realm tells us. Okay, so let's clear the deck. Okay, energy for Princess Catherine, energy for Princess Catherine. Okay, so we have here passion, Ishtar. So this card is talking about passion, excitement, even seduction, passion for life, arousal, pleasure. It is about even sexuality, sensuality, mutual desire. So all of these beautiful things, and this is what Catherine needs to put into this Christmas Carol event. If she puts in all of her passions, all of that desires and beautiful, excitement and her passion and her really desires and pleasure, if she puts all of this into that event, it will be a success. So this is it for this reading. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.